Okay, so here we are a few days after my last video. I think it's the 25th, March 25th, 2019. I'm just in the middle of sorting out my van a little bit, trying to make it a bit more space savvy, space saving kind of thing. I do plan on scrapping metal and dumpster diving out of this van. And as it is right now, it's good enough for me to live in with my amenities and all that fun stuff. But it doesn't have enough space in it to scrap metal yet. So if I can condense down my stuff further, make it take up less space, then maybe I will have enough space for at least a bin or so of scrap metal in here. And if I can do that, then I won't need to trade this away or try to get something bigger, hopefully. Because I'm looking at the Dodge ProMaster because it's nice and square, so it'd be a lot easier to build, you know, shelving and beds and whatever else in it than a Sprinter. They're cheaper than a Sprinter. I think they look better than Sprinters. They get really good gas mileage, I heard. Not as good as this, obviously, but really good for the size of van it is. So I don't know. Maybe in the future I'll trade this in for something bigger, or maybe not. I'm just gonna keep going with this for now, obviously, and see what is possible with this. So without further ado, I'm gonna try to share with you how and what I'm sorting out with my storage in here. So right now I have 12 milk crates. That is the majority of my storage back here. So the back area here that we're currently in is 4 feet from the floor to the ceiling, 4 feet wide from over there to over here, and then 6 feet from the tailgate to the back of the front seat here. Let's just go over what's in my bins. So the first one here is going to be my food bin, so or pantry if you want to call it that. Oh boy. So my food mostly consists right now of just things that don't need to be refrigerated or cooked. That's about it. So well, we got lots of nice liquor in here. Captain Morgan Black, Captain Morgan Original. I'm a rum guy, if you can't tell. I got a little bit of Kraken and some vodka, I think that is. I don't know. Anyway, that's just party stuff. That's fun. Oh, and a Summersby. For food, I have all these peanuts, more peanuts in here, more peanuts in there, and those actually aren't even for me. Those are for squirrels and raccoons and other animals I come across. I'm an animal lover, so whenever I see them, I like to run out and feed them. So I have my peanuts nice and close and handy so that I can go and feed them. I did buy some pickled onions, then I ate them all, and then just as an experiment, I tried pickling my own onions. So I got an onion, chopped it up, and put it in the pickling juice. But I heard, after I did that, I heard that it takes like 2 months for them to pickle, so I don't know, I guess we'll see. Last time I opened it, it still smelled pretty oniony, so let's open it and see if that's still the case. Not so much, I don't know, they smell like they're pickling pretty well. It just smells like the pickle juice, which is pretty good. Just some granola bars. I did have 2 boxes, but saving space, I had to condense them down so they're all in one box. These Uncle Ben's rices are really good. I used to never buy them because they're pretty expensive. They're like $2.50 a piece. So I would usually opt for Mr. Noodles in place of these at 35 cents a piece. But like I said, don't have cooking capabilities yet, so all you have to do with these is microwave them. So I bought a bunch of them. $2.50 for a quick little microwavable meal is not bad. English muffins, that was just the cheapest bread at the time. Last time it was hot dog buns, so I had peanut butter hot dogs. Not with the hot dogs, just peanut butter in a hot dog bun. And my peanut butter, of course, for those. That's all the food I have on me right now. I do a lot of eating out as well, which I gotta cut back on that for food and for health purposes, obviously. Okay, so that's bin number 1. As here's bin number 2, which actually had I have a bunch of like random loose change. I'm gonna find a spot up there maybe for it in my little console, and then I'll just have that out of the way. I have a bunch of rolled change, probably like, I don't know, maybe 50 bucks there. I'm gonna bring that to the bank and change that into paper money. This is just a container of pennies and rolling money, rolling things. I don't know what I'm gonna do with that yet. These are some Mylar blankets that I have. Thanks, Josh. You bought me the orange one there. I still haven't used it yet, but I don't think I'm going to probably use it now, because now it's like +1, right? I think it's like +4 degrees Celsius right now, so it's plenty warm outside. And at nighttime, I don't need hot water bottles or anything anymore. It's just, I'm good with just my blankets here. So it's only going to get warmer from here, and then once it starts cooling off, I'll be heading down on my road trip down to the States. So I'm not going to need any cold gear after this, I don't think. Anyway, and then this is just some pouring medium. I do paint and stuff, and I have a plan for that, and I have some other art stuff you'll see. So actually, so that used to be in the green bin here. Now the green bin is extra electronics. So I have like an external hard drive, an extra mouse, a little speaker thing, my extra laptop. I don't know, I might sell that. And then underneath that is my Vibram collection, of which I have, I think, 4 pairs of Vibrams, which are the little toe shoes. They're like gloves for your feet. I love those things. It's all I wear in the summer. Once it's warm enough, that's just all I wear. And actually, I got a little kind of space behind the seat here too, which is normally where I keep, I have a few Nalgene's I rotate, and I always have water in here. I have my windbreaker in there because it is still a little nippleicious, or sorry, it still is a little cold out. I mean, gotta keep this family friendly. And this is just a hat with some gloves in it that I also use as a pillow, which is actually pretty comfortable. I like it. So anyway, that goes right behind the passenger seat. This I was using to put well, I have some like hand warmers in there, and I usually put like my keys and my wallet and stuff in there when I'm sleeping, but now I just put them beside me, and I find it's not a problem. So I don't know, that'll get repurposed for something, I don't know what. Oh, and I just built some new window covers, so these ones actually Velcro up, which is super good and cool and easy. I just have this one up out of the way for my milk crates so I can get access to them. Okay, so that's my first 2 milk crates. Third milk crate is Toiletries, I guess. Yeah, try to get the food milk crate out of the way. So this one's my toiletries and medication and stuff like that, which apparently I have a lot of. So this says first aid kit. It's literally just floss. Floss sticks. This is my medication. I don't know. You know, I got like anti-inflammatories and vitamins and multivitamins. I don't know. Headache pills. That could be in there. It can't fit. Other than that, I got my mouthwashes, of which once those, see, these are leftovers still from when I lived in a house. Once those are gone, it's going to be condensed down into a tiny little bottle, right? So it's going to take up way less space once that happens. Another multivitamin. This is just like a little beard trimmer, and another one. I guess I only need one of those, don't I? Whole bunch of extra toothpaste, and the only reason I have so much is because I had a whole bunch in the house, and it is better than going out and buying more. So it takes up quite a bit of space right now, but the more I brush my teeth, the less space it's going to take up. This is just some more sunblock. Some hand sanitizing gel. Also, floss was on sale, so I have a whole bunch of friggin' floss in here, which has taken up a whole bunch of space. But like I said, I got to use this stuff up, and then I will have more space. This is my facial moisturizer, which I don't know why, but my face gets real dry after I shower, so I really need that stuff. That's probably, I don't know, I just have that and this. They're just like moist towelette things. This is really good smelling deodorant. That's for, you know, my armpits. Rubbing alcohol. I don't know where the cap went. There's supposed to be a cap for that. And Q-tips, which I need that near the top because I need those more often than not. So repack this a little bit. That's all my, you know, and that's gonna, this is gonna like cut down to probably half as much stuff once I've used up the stuff and put everything in smaller bottles. It's just temporarily in bigger bottles and stuff right now. So that will get smaller over time as I just use it up. Then under that, we've actually got an empty one. So right there, we're saving space. We got an empty one. So that means we can start moving some of these other milk crates up, and then that way I can access the empty ones or just the empty space from the back. The plan is to maybe get rid of 4 of these and have enough space for a Rubbermaid tote bin that I can just fill with scrap metal, and that will be my home-based scrap metal kind of thing. There's 2 more milk crates actually here too. Okay, so we'll get there. So yeah, like I said, empty one here. We're gonna actually move that black one at the bottom is my toolbox. So we're gonna move the toolbox up, I think. This next one, oh, this is kind of like, well, there's not much going on in this one. That green bag is my oil paints. Like I said, I paint. All this is like random current, well, maybe I shouldn't show that, I don't know. Random current paper, like taxes and stuff like that. Here's a scrunchie I bought that I decided I probably don't need or don't use. It's just a pain to bring that into the shower with me and use it and then try to hang it up somewhere and let it drip dry, and it's gonna drip all over the place. I don't know, maybe I could just shake it off better. Maybe I'll try to use that in my next shower and we'll see how it goes. So I'll just throw it up there in my food one so I can remember to do that. This is just a head mount for the GoPro. That's for when I start doing my scrap metal thing. I'm gonna start wearing the GoPro on my head and showing the scrap metal dumpster diving adventures, as well as exploring abandoned buildings or haunted buildings or whatever other adventures I'm gonna bring you guys on, because that's gonna be a big part of this channel too. So I'll just put the head strap over there, and it's just paint related stuff. So that means I can put this acrylic whatever in there. Like I said, this money here, I gotta go to the bank and get it turned into actual money or put it in the front. These things I don't need. Right now I'm compiling all the stuff that I don't really need or I will be dropping off at my mother's or something like that in the corner in the back there. So that milk crate it has a bunch of stuff in it now, but it will be empty probably within a month. Well, probably within 2 weeks, hopefully. So I had to cut the video there. My editor-in-chief told me that people nowadays don't have a very long attention span, which I find to be quite true. So I'll be keeping the videos between 10 and 15 minutes long from now on. That'll also allow me to get more videos out for you guys. Like I said, that was part 1. Part 2 will be coming out in the next few days here. So yeah, that's all for now. Toodaloo, buckaroo.